GMJ. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? 2 signs you are dealing with a narcissistic person. Let's tap in. Let's get into it. The first sign, they're always right. They're always right. How can you always be right? You're never wrong. You're never wrong. These certain people, when you talk to them, they talk with this air of confidence, this air of knowing as if, like, you know, they shit can't stink. Like, they just always have the right answers. Like, they even know who you are to a T. Okay, these type of people are simply narcissistic. They're toxic. They not wrong. Like, no matter what you tell them, no matter like how you try to help them see how something is clearly like wrong, like, no, they're not wrong. And if they're wrong, they're not gonna really apologize, or they'll be very hesitant not to apologize. Like, you could literally see on their face as if it's something that's hurting them, you know, to apologize or just to be wrong in general. Like a narcissistic, a toxic person, they're never wrong. Even if they're wrong, they're still not wrong. They're not sorry about it, and it was a mistake on your part. In some weird way, they find a way to make it still your mistake. Like, you was wrong for even pointing it out. Okay, that's the type of person you're dealing with when we talk about certain extremely toxic people. Okay, you know, if you're on this channel, you're not on this channel by mistake. This is confirmation for you. You are dealing with a narcissistic, toxic person. Someone, and you probably figured it out if you're on this channel. If you're watching this video, you already know this person is never wrong. Like, how can you never be wrong? You know, he who is without sin cast the first stone, right? A narcissistic person, they casting all the stones. They don't give a damn because they're not wrong. All right? When you see someone like that, they show you how they swear they're not wrong in anything that they do. You better off just leaving that whole situation entirely. Okay? Or if you're in a situation where you can't necessarily leave, you gotta avoid them to the best of your abilities, because this person is literally in la la land, and they will keep you there for as long as you'll stay there, right? Because you're their supply. You're the person that they're taking all the energy from. You're the one that's, you know, if you're on this channel, you know, you're most likely a starseed, you know, a light worker. You're the one that's giving them this energy. You're the one that's giving them, you know, the hope, the attention that they need to really be the way that they are. Okay, so that's one sign you're dealing with a narcissistic person, a toxic, very toxic person. They're always right. Like, can you really be always right? And the second sign you're dealing with a narcissistic, toxic person is they go out of their way to show you that they are jealous of you. Now, this could go for like just toxic people in general, or just people with like ill intentions. You don't necessarily have to be a narcissist. But to see these signs of a narcissistic person, narcissists tend to be jealous as well, because you gotta understand, a narcissistic, toxic person, you know, they're superior. You know, they shit don't stink. I'm gonna say that again. They shit don't stink. Now, if you listen to what I'm saying, literally, how can shit not stink? How can shit not stink? But to these people, they will put their hand on the Bible and everything. They will swear up and down, take it to the grave, that they should do not think that they're not wrong and they're not jealous, but these people are some of the most jealous, the most green people that you will ever meet on this earth. Okay? You know, these certain individuals, like, they will show signs, they will side-eye you. Okay, that's a sign of jealousy. That's a sign of, you know, they don't trust you. You know, even you could be telling them the truth, you know, and it could be a simple truth. You know what I mean? Like something simple. Like you know you have no reason to lie about this, but they'll still, you know, side-eye you like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, thanks. And, you know, they'll, you know, energy don't lie, y'all. Like, they'll make you feel, you will feel on edge. They will make you feel on edge whenever you're around them. Okay? These are two signs. You're dealing with a narcissistic, toxic individual. They're never wrong. And they'll show you that they're jealous of you. They'll sabotage what you got going on. They'll sabotage how you see yourself. If you're thinking about something positive, they'll go out of their way to question, you know, can you really do what you say you're finna do? Like, they'll go out of their way to, you know, just try to get in your head space, try to, you know, get you out of that positive thinking. Because you see, another thing about them, they tend to be very, very pessimistic. Okay, they not optimistic like, you know, how you could be, like how you are. They not on that type of time at all. Okay, they could be very pessimistic. So you catch these signs, you catch that feeling, you catch that how you on edge. Like, chances are this person is very, very toxic and narcissistic. Can be very, very narcissistic. You know, they better than you. They're never wrong. They're never wrong, and you know they go out of their way to show you that they're jealous of you or they don't like you. You know, put on this fake front. You know, they'll bomb you with love out the gate sometimes if they want to try to pull you in. But if you just, you know, if you still stay back, if you stay back and observe and just kind of see if they really on that type of time, a lot of them will quit because, you know, they had a time set for you to fall, you know, in love with them, so to speak, and you don't fall for it. And if you don't fall for certain traps like that, then, you know, they fall back, and then you can literally see, you know, their whole energy change towards you. You know, because these people are toxic like that. They're jealous of you. You know, they'll show signs that they don't like you, that they're jealous of you, real quick. You know, real quick. You know. So yeah, this is confirmation for you. If you feel like you're around, you know, certain people that just keep you on edge, you just feel like you on edge, like you gotta be on eggshells with what you say, with how you move. You know, if you feel like you're talking to somebody like, and they acting like they never wrong, like what they say can't be wrong, okay? And they showing you signs, you know, that they jealous of you, or like they feeling some type of way about you. You know, they doubting what you saying, even though it could be like something simple, like what you had to eat today or something like that. You know, they want you to prove it, like proving every little thing. You know, because they're probably lying about a lot of things to you, right? They just front, back, upside down, left, right. Like, they just toxicity, like, on a whole nother level. Okay? But yeah, you're dealing with a person who's never wrong. You're dealing with a person who, you know, keeps showing you signs that, you know, they jealous of you, or they just don't like you, you know, but they try to keep it discreet still. Like, these are signs of a most likely narcissistic person, for real, or an extremely toxic person, right? So yeah, so just keep on the lookout for that, because, you know, there's people out here who just not, you know, they don't mean what they say. They're never wrong, so you can't really, you know, you can't really work with them, really. If someone's never wrong, how can you, you know, get through things that are clearly wrong, right? You know, because nobody's perfect. Like, that's wild, right? So, yeah, keep that in mind next time. And, you know, if you see these signs in certain people, you see it, you know, consistently, then, you know, get out of there. I would say get out of there, get out of that situation, or avoid them to the best of your ability. Like, say you're in a work setting or something like that where you can't just get out of there. Like, avoid them to the best of your ability. Do you, keep rising, keep grinding, keep, you know, transforming and growing. You know, if you're on this channel, this is stuff that you like to do. You like to grow, you like to improve, you like to be better, you like to get better. So keep that in mind, and, you know, if whether it's morning, noon, or night, you know, y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And I'm going to talk to y'all soon, all right? Peace and blessings.